Hi, welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time here. So today we're going to be trying out like a bunch of new makeup and probably doing like some form of Christmas look, because Christmas, as I'm filming this, is like I think 5 or 6 days away. So yeah, and I've got a lot of new makeup recently from different hauls, like Primark hauls. I went to Tesco. I also got a gift from my in-laws. So yeah, that's what today's video is going to be. If you like it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing if it's your first time, and let's go. Okay, so I need to start off by putting on my little Grinch headband. To start everything, I actually have this from Barry M. This is their Lip Rehab Nourishing Lip Mask. So I actually exfoliated my lips like yesterday, so they should be pretty good. But this is what the applicator looks like. I don't really like these sorts of things. I definitely prefer the like the doe foot. But let's try this. I can't really tell if it has a scent. I actually have a blocked nose right now. I've been not pretty sick, but I've been feeling sick yesterday and today, and like losing my voice. I actually kind of like this. Like, it's pretty thick, so you can actually use like the end of this to like rub it on your lips, and I feel like you need a lot. Okay, so then next I'm gonna go on to my eyes. I actually have quite a lot of new eye stuff to test, but I'm gonna prime them firstly. Okay, so I just stopped filming because the door came and the Amazon parcels came, and look at the doggies. How cute they are. Hi, babies. Hi, I love you. I love you. Cameron. Okay, so I finally have my eyes primed, and now we're going to move on to eyeshadow. So I have like a bunch of options. I have firstly this from Primark, which is the PS It's a Glow Up eyeshadow cream. So it's like a little duo. You get so like a shimmery brown on top and then like a shimmery cream on bottom. So maybe I'll use this as like a base coat or something, but it's like shimmery, it's not matte. Then I also have the this is also from Primark, the Eastern Bloom Complete Face Palette, which does come with 3 eyeshadows at the top and also 2 blushes and a bronzer, so I can use any of them. And then I also got from my my in-laws these so the Beauty Bay Bright 16 colour palette and the Beauty Bay Bright Matte 42 colour palette. So I also got these, and I'll show you these quickly. So this is the huge one. Let me just kind of put that back. That's what it looks like. There are so many colours. So yeah, and then the little one looks like this. So that's the colours it has in it. Also, to apply my eyeshadow, I have new brushes again from my in-laws. This is the it's like a Beauty Bay travel brush set. So Laura, Allison, if you're watching, thank you so much for the gifts. They're honestly like amazing and exactly what I wanted. It's almost like you read my mind, so thank you very much. I really appreciate it. But these are the brushes. These are what they look like. They're super snazzy. I really like them. And I used these yesterday. They are so soft, like the softest brushes that I own. They're honestly such good quality. So, oh, hi, nice and up close and personal. So I'm going to start with the PS It's a Glow Up eyeshadow cream, and I'm going to start with this brown here. And I'm also going to be using the Blurred Lines brush from the little Beauty Bay brush reel. So it's like the second largest sort of like floofy brush. So okay, so this is the brown colour. I just thought I'd quickly put it on because I'll just remove it and then do the other eyeshadows, because I just don't think this is going to work with the look I want to do today. But this is what it looks like. So it looks super oily. It already looks like it's creasing. It doesn't have like a lot of pigment to it. It just has like a very like sheer sort of like wash of colour with a little bit of shimmer. That was with a brush. I'll take the sort of like cream one with my finger. These feel just like really like balmy, like it feels like a balm. But let's see if we get any better with the finger. No, apparently not. It just looks very streaky. Okay, it definitely looks better with a brush, so I'm gonna take a brush, just dip into that, and make sure that it's not just like the shadow, that like the shadow is just a bit shit, you know? So these are the shades that I have on with the corresponding eyes. This is what they look like. They are super super light, super like balmy and like gel in texture. Like it doesn't really feel like a cream. It feels really, really oily. I don't know if you can see, but it's like already creasing. Not a lot of payoff. It's also patchy and was kind of streaky to apply. And it didn't really change depending on whether I used a brush or whatever. Let me just take a bit of like a translucent powder and just set this quickly so I can see what it looks like set for you. Wow, it still looks pretty oily. For me, I would say that that's a pass. It's like, it's too oily, it's creasing, and there's just not enough payoff. Like it doesn't even look, like if it was like super in your face, like glittery and stuff, then I would understand it. But honestly, when I bought this, I thought that it was matte. I didn't think it was shimmery. But yeah, I would say solid pass. So to start off with, I'm gonna dip into my Eastern Bloom Complete Face Palette. And I'm going to take the largest brush in my brush collection, which is the Perfect Blend. And I am first going to dip into the bronzer shade right here. So I'm just going to apply the bronzer shade just to give me like a little bit of transition before I go in with the others. But anyway, for all of the people asking about the guinea pigs and like what's happened to them since we got the puppies, they're actually literally right here. They're in big massive cages on a table. I have like my old desk, they have like the whole length of that. And they're pretty happy, to be honest. They seem really good. We bought them lots of new stuff like for Christmas. They have like a little Christmas wreath and that. But they're doing really good. Yeah, Mink's got massive. Like I don't know if any of you have seen the video. I think it was like Meet My Guinea Pigs or something. I don't know. But there's a video I did where I showed Mint, who was our like little baby gin at the time, and she was like tiny. Now she's a right little chonker. But to be honest, like the guinea pigs don't even seem to like mind or even really like know that the dogs are there. Like Lily literally was like pretty much nose to nose with Mint through the cage bars the other day, and like Mint was just like sniffing at her, happy as anything. So yeah, everything's good with the guinea pigs. They're still getting a lot of attention, a lot of love. Literally cleaned them out yesterday and like spent loads of time with them. So yeah. Anyway, bronzer's nice. This brush I really like. I will dip into the dark brown in the middle. So this is actually an eyeshadow. That other one, what I just used, was technically a bronzer. So this is the eyeshadow. Ooh, that's really nice pigment, isn't it? It's like blending nicely as well. And like I said, like you have the blushes in here, so it's like a pink and an orange. So like if you wanted to do something more like with those tones, you 100% could. Like just because it says free eyeshadows doesn't mean you have to only use the free eyeshadows as eyeshadows. How many times can I say eyeshadows in a sentence? Eyeshadows, eyeshadows, eyeshadows. Okay, it seems to be clinging like ever so slightly right in my outer corners. Having a little bit of trouble blending right there. But other than that, no issues. Everything's perfectly fine. I'm going to dip into this smaller brush. This is called Throw Shade. And it's like, it's kind of like flattened out, but it's still fluffy. And I'm just going to dip into that darkest brown. And I'm just going to like intensify that. I'm going to grab my brush that's called Shade Out. It's like this super small flat brush. And I'm going to go into the red. I'm not going to spray it or anything. Let's just see. I am curious why they put this shade in particular. Like, it's like a burgundy kind of like plumish dark reddy color. I don't know why they put this in instead of just like a very standard shimmer. Like, I think I kind of applaud them for actually doing that instead of just putting in like a champagne. So, and I think as well, this mixed with like the blushes, you could make a really different look. So I feel like just by putting in this one different shade, they've instantly made it more versatile, which is pretty impressive. Anyway, now I'm going to go in with my brush called Blurred Lines. This is the second biggest floofy brush. And I'm going to dip into the white or the cream. It's definitely a white. That one's not as powdery as the others, but I'm just going to use that to blend everything. Okay, so I'm actually going to try and take that shimmery kind of like dark red on like a liner brush and just see if I can get a little bit of a line. It might actually help if I wet this. Hold on. Ooh, that does make it well metallic though. Look at the difference. Ooh, 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 ooh. So yeah, if you want it more metallic, definitely wet it because that's like foiled. Okay, so that is the eyes finished up. This is what they look like. I really like it. I'm honestly like blown away by the like that metallic. Like, I actually can't believe that it's that like it goes that foiled. I'm just gonna quickly prime with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer. I don't have a new primer. Okay, I'm being a dumb shit. We have a mascara to try and also eyelashes, so I'm going to do that quickly whilst my primer sets in. I'm an idiot. So the mascara that we have to try is from, it's from W7, right? Bitch, it doesn't even say on here. I'm fairly certain it's from W7. It's the Absolute Lashes mascara, so it's obviously meant to be a dupe for like the Benefit, whatever. This is the brush, so pretty skinny. It looks like a pretty good brush. It has little spikes on the end as well. Don't know if you can see that. But let's give this a go. I haven't curled my lashes. Let's see how it goes. I literally already got some on my beautiful eyeliner. So annoyed. Okay, it's gripping my lashes pretty nicely already. And I like this little end spiky because I can proper like just do this. It's a plastic brush, so the spikes are kind of going in my eye a little bit. Bitch, I actually like that. I actually really like that. Like, it's giving me like curl and like volume. Not too much length, but obviously this is only one coat and I'm not like proper getting in there because I'm going to put on eyelashes. But I actually like this. I really like the brush. Like, it's a little bit it's like a little bit flexible. Like, it has a little bit of give to it, but like not a lot. So you can still like get in there. I do feel like this side's dropped a little bit. Is that just me? Does it feel like it's like drooped a little? Let's see. This is the second coat. Okay, so it got a bit messy because I was ferociously trying to get in there to actually show you a decent coat. And let me see if I can show you. So like, when I brush through my lashes like this, it looks really good. And then I look back a second later and they've started to droop. So like, it looks good to start off with when I brush them up, but then they start to droop. So I have to see about this. I do like it, but I don't know, it does seem to be quite droopy, which I'm not really the biggest fan of. But anyway, I'm gonna wait for that to dry. Whilst I wait for that, I think I'm actually gonna put on my foundation and concealer, because the next thing we have to try is, we have a powder, we have a liquid highlight, we have some brow stuff, some lip stuff, and obviously the face stuff in the face palette. But we don't have any like base products. So I'm going to quickly pop those on. I'm going to be using my Essence Fresh and Fit foundation. I did a review of this on It was one of my videos. I can't remember which one. Again, I'll try and link it. I did a review of this, the first impressions. And in that video, I wasn't too sure on it. Like, I think as the video went on, I was liking it more and more. But this has been my go-to foundation. I really love it. But we have a cream highlighter to try, and I am so fucking scared for this. So this is again from Primark. This is the Diamond Dream highlighter. I did swatch it in my haul video, and it was like a proper like gold. So I'm genuinely terrified. Oh. Make sure you get a good view. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm just gonna like tap it in with my finger. Like, it looks kind of, like, it looks a bit airbrushed, but then like if I turn to the front, you can like see like a darker spot right there. Like, you can tell that I've put it. Let me just match it up on the other side quickly so I don't look like a weirdo. Okay, so I do actually like it. I just wish it was a little bit lighter. Because like when I turn to the front, you can see it. But like from the side, it looks beautiful. Which is honestly an unexpected surprise. Okay, now we have a powder. So this is from W7. This is the W7 Bright Eyes Under Eye Brightening and Setting Powder. It doesn't say a shade, so I'm guessing there's only one shade. And it's this. As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted because Cam always comes in and he doesn't wear a t-shirt. And I don't want to like include it and then you guys be like, why is he not wearing a t-shirt? Why is there a naked man? So anyway, W7 Bright Eyes Under Eye Setting Powder, and I'm going to use my Eco Tools sponge. I've been really enjoying this for putting powder on. It's just so nice. I'll make sure there's no creases, and then I'm just going to like dip into the powder. And to start off with, I will carve. I normally carve directly under my contour, but obviously I haven't contoured yet. So anyway, let me try this under my eyeballs. So I'm going to take some. I'm actually going to tap it off a little. Oh my god, it is so finely milled. It's just going everywhere. What the fuck? Is that... What is that? I think it's glowing. I think that's what it means by brightening. I think that's what it fucking means. Right, I'm taking more. It's fucking shimmery. Yeah, I don't like it. Now I'm going to use the all-rounder brush. Looks like this. And I'm going to go into my Eastern Bloom Complete Face palette again. And I'm going to take my bronzer shade and just whack that right around this area. Anyway, I don't know if you can see, but I have a bruise like right here on my face from the Dugans. So yeah, if makeup looks weird, like specifically in this area, or something looks dark or something, it's just a fucking bruise.
Ho, 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 I brought Christmas.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay.
So I use this stupid powder called Bright Eyes, yeah? And what it means by bright is that it has fucking shimmer in it. So now I just have shimmery fucking under eyes. And my under eye bags look like 100 times worse than they did at the start. So why did I bother? Why did I bother with you? It's a question I ask myself every day. I love it.
Yeah, hold on.
I love you.
Sure.
I
get that vibe.
Anyway. I'm in a curse. How
Am I just
are
like
you?
ruining the illusion that you've assembled? Because like everything you sort of chuck out of the frame, I'm just sort of moving back into.
Can point, please.
Is this, I'm going to done 2 seconds. The guinea pigs need to be festivized.
They have a fucking guinea pig friendly reef in there that they can eat. Anyway, whilst Cameron chucks everything about, that's the thing I was telling you about earlier. Not you, the people.
I know.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
The lamp thing that Cam was assembling. It's that. It's cute. Anyway, we're gonna go into the blush, and I'm using my Make Them blush brush from my brush kit, and I'm gonna go into the pink one to start off with. I heard you, Mrs. Mint. I heard her popcorn. So I'm just going into the pink one to start off with. It is super powdery, just like the rest of it. I'm gonna put that right here. Ooh.
Ooh. Does you think this helps with your video?
You're not gonna be allowed. You're putting it out the back. You're just gonna cover it up.
Well, it gives you inspiration.
Man. Oh my god, she's massive. She's like the size of treacle.
She's rumble. Yeah, she can rumble straight with treacle. You know. They can like size it off, and I'm like.
They do need shaving though, especially Mint. Okay, so that is the pink side. I actually really like it. It's super pretty. I thought I was gonna like the orange one more. Maybe I will. But I really like the pink one. I didn't think I would. Anyway, now I'm gonna go in with like the orangey one. I just wiped my brush off. This one looks like more pigmented and super powdery. I think I might actually prefer the pink one, which is pretty surprising. This one is super pigmented. Like, holy cow. Okay, so pink one, let me show you. Pink one, orange one. It's so pigmented. I really like it, but I definitely think the pink one is more my speed. It's way more natural.
I have more tinsel.
Ooh. I honestly can't get over how like shiny my skin looks. Is that my little baby? Hi. Hi, sweetie.
She was Superman.
Look at how big she is.
She's goddamn huge. She's a huge puppy.
You're so big, haven't you? I love you so much. Her ears are meant to like start going up at some point, because right now she has floppy ears, but they're meant to like stand up straight like a German Shepherd, but that hasn't happened yet. She also hasn't lost a single tooth yet. Her teeth are honestly still tiny. They have matching colours now as well. They both have pink, beautiful colours. But let's go into the highlighter in here. And for that, I will be using my Glow Getter brush from my brush kit. This highlighter looks super pretty. I normally don't like fan brushes. I just don't get along with them, but I'll give it a go. Ooh. It's been the longest time since I used a powder highlight. Like, I've been using a cream highlight forever now. Ooh, okay, that's blinding. I can see it texturizing, and when I look super up close, I can see it sort of like sitting on my skin, which is why I now definitely prefer like cream highlighters, because I feel like they just mesh into my skin better. But anyway, this is it without highlight. Boom, highlight. So let me just match it up on the other side. It still looks like a bit too dark for me though. I don't know if that's this highlight or the that cream one that we tried underneath. But like, when I first saw this palette, I was like, why do they not have more than one colour option? But honestly, I think a lot of this stuff will work for darker skin tones. Not like deep skin tones, but I think if you're like, I think if you're as fair as I am, you can get away with like the bronzer and the blush. I think the highlight's a little bit too dark, but I feel like if you're like tan, medium, and even like a little bit dark, I think you can use this, because the blush is honestly so pigmented. The bronzer can be built up, the eyeshadow goes pretty deep, and the highlighter I think as well would work on like a number of different skin tones. So yeah, it's not what I expected, but I actually think it's pretty good. It's only a £5 as well. Okay, now I've decided I'm wiping the whole face off. I'm going to do all the stupid face steps again, but without the powder and the cream highlighter. So I'll do that, and then I'll come back and we'll finish off all the other stuff. So yeah, see you in a sec. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly put on some lashes finally. I said I was gonna do that like an hour ago. So I have 2 pairs to try. They're both from W7. They're both 3D Faux Mink lashes, luxurious handmade silky lashes. So I have Back to Mine, which look like this. These are more sort of like cat eye ones, so they're like a bit thinner in the inner corner, and then they fluff out more and get longer at the outer corner, which is normally the types of lashes that I love. I normally love the like cat eye kind of thing. And then these are called Out. So the reason I got these ones is because they're like shorter on the inner part and the outer part, and then longest in the middle. So I figured I could cut these in half and make really good outer corner lashes, and then I get 2 pairs out of it instead of just 1. I'm gonna try these. It says as well that you can get like 10 uses out of these, which was one of the reasons why I got them, because I think these were a little bit more pricey than what I would normally spend on lashes. I think they were like £4. Okay, so eyelashes are on. They were super easy to apply. That glue dried like ridiculously quickly. They're not fully set, so I'm just gonna leave them for a minute whilst I do the rest of it. The new thing that I got is this. So this is from Barry M. This is the Take a Brow Shape and Define Brow Gel. And I thought this whole aesthetic, the shape and size of the wand, looked pretty much identical to the NYX Brow Glue, apart from this is like a bigger thing. So this is the NYX Brow Glue. You can see it's like tiny in comparison, but it did start off looking like this colour, and it has a super teeny tiny wand. This one has honestly the same exact sized one. So this is the NYX Brow Glue, this is the Barry M one. So yeah, I'm super intrigued. This one just looks kind of funky because I use it like every day, but let's use this Barry M one and see how it goes. Okay, so straight off the bat, it does not feel anywhere near as goopy as the NYX one. It's brushing through the hairs nicely. It's definitely taken me longer than when I use my NYX Brow Glue. It's also getting a little bit wet around everything, which again doesn't happen when I use my NYX. So I mean, I like the look of my eyebrows, but I have it sort of like taking off my makeup like around the eyebrow area, so you should probably use this first. But I actually hate doing my eyebrows first, because like by the time it comes to the end, I feel like I've just messed up whatever it is I did at the beginning. So I kind of hate doing my brows first, so that's really irritating if I have to use this first. But I actually really like the effect of it. So it is similar to the NYX one. It's not identical, but it's similar. But I still think I prefer my NYX one because it's just more convenient. It doesn't remove my makeup. Anyway, I'm quickly just going to take this. This is my flathead contour brush from Primark. I'm just going to dip into the shade again and just sort of focus it back here. Oh my god, this lash glue is honestly driving me insane. Like, it won't stick to my inner corner for some reason, and now it's like been just taking off my eyeshadow as I've been trying to stick it like 100 million fucking times, and it's still not stuck. I'm just gonna go again to my Eastern Bloom palette, and I'm just gonna take the this shimmery one. Actually, I'm just going to take it on a flat brush. This is my On Fleek brush. And I'm just going to run this like under my eye, super close to my lash line. Then I'm going to take the highlighter shade just on, this is my Essence 2-in-1 color correcting and contouring brush. Ooh, that's so pretty. I'm going to take my NYX Epic Ink liner and just do a little line here, just to sort of like hide the lashes a bit better. Okay, so for lips, I have this lip liner from Barry M. It's just a lip liner in the shade Toast. Looks like this. Let's try this out. Please be good, please be good, please be good. It's like super warm toned. I thought it was going to be cooler. Okay, then to top it off, I have this, if I can open it. So this is from W7. This is the Hotshot Power Plumping Gloss. And I have mine in Sweet Talk. So it's like a super light colour. So let's put this in the centre. Ooh. Oh, it's definitely plumping. It doesn't smell like anything, but like I got it on my tongue and I can feel it. You are so big. No, don't lick that, baby. You won't like it. You're so cute. Oh, please, I don't want to burn you with this stupid plumping lip gloss. Here you go. Let's put you over to your sissy. Love you. Okay, so I just really dislike the way I look. I feel like the fact that I had to take my makeup off and like redo everything, and I'm still completely unhappy with essentially every element of my face. Like, that's not a good sign. I don't think it's down to all of the products. I'm looking at myself now and like it looks fine. It looks pretty good, honestly. The lip, the eyes, the brows, everything. The face, I think, definitely needed work. I think that's my fault. I should have picked a fuller coverage foundation because of my rosacea and the fact that I was picking at my skin. I just feel like you could see everything through this foundation. I think that was a mistake on my part. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, leave me a comment and let me know that you did. Say something like end squad. I don't know, just let me know that you made it to the end of the video. If you liked it, please like it and give it a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you are new here, and also just subscribe if you feel pity for me, because I have been filming this for like 4 hours and just everything has gone wrong and I'm sick and it's just a whole day. And I just found out not long ago that Poppy, my little puppy, has fleas. So yeah, if you just feel sympathy for me, you can just subscribe. Anywho, I'll probably try and put up another video before Christmas, but if not, Merry Christmas. I hope you have a great one. Love to you all, to every single one of you who has subscribed, watched, liked, commented, anything. I really appreciate you and I love you. So yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.